What a beautiful life.
All that I've got is all that I need. I got you, baby, you got me. What more could I ask for? Beautiful life. Beautiful life. I got a beautiful life. Beautiful life. Listen, I woke up this morning, y'all. The sun was shining oh so brightly. I thought about how good this life is. Back in the day, it wasn't always like this. I think about the things we done been through. I think about the place that I come from. It wasn't always easy, so every day I'm thanking God for the beautiful people everywhere I go. I just need to see your smiling faces at my show. And when you're feeling real love from the family, every day is a gift, y'all, that's all I need.
What a beautiful life.
Welcome. Once again, this is Bricks City. Thank you for tuning in. This is your host, The Real Charlemagne, on WDRB, the voice of the community, on iHeartRadio. Thank you guys for tuning in. You can follow me every Saturday at noon, same time every Saturday. Come check me out. Like I said, feel free to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Clubhouse, all these platforms. Just look for The Real Charlemagne or Charlemagne Mac Carter. That's Charlemagne MCCARTER. You can also reach me on my website, charlemagneinc.com, where you can purchase the best-selling book, When Men Lean In, We All Win. Today's show is going to definitely spark your interest. It's something that's near and dear to a lot of us, and a love-hate relationship to some of us. Tax time. Tax time is definitely one of those things some people enjoy, then others dread. I know we hate to talk about it sometimes, but definitely a need. And education is the key to dealing with taxes. So with that being said, we're going to have Mr. Burrus on with us later in the show. And what he's going to do is provide a little insight of things to prepare for this tax season. He's going to also give you a little insight, things to, look out for when filing, and just a little general information of how to maneuver through this tax season. So like I said, you don't want to miss the rest of the show. You don't want to miss what I have coming up at the end of the show. Got a treat for someone out there that's listening. Shout out to the winner of the Monday giveaway. Young lady paid attention and won herself a $25 cash prize. Every week it's going to be something different. This week is not going to be on Monday, so you definitely have to listen to the show today and and get your blessing. So we're gonna go to the song by the OJs, For the Love of Money. Hey, For the Love of Money has hurt a lot of people and put people in a lot of bad places. But it's neither here nor there. Like I said, after the song, you're going to hear the voice of Mr. Burrus from Executive Tax Service and myself. And just stay tuned in with an open heart and open ears and have a notepad available, because you definitely want to take some notes and make sure that you aware of what's happening with the tax season. So see you back in a few.
serve you so. On salad for that mean. People don't let money go. Don't let money change you. Oh my God, I keep on telling you, people don't let money go. Don't let money change you.
All right, welcome back. This is Real Charlemagne. This is the Brick City. On the line, we got Mr. Burrus today from Executive Tax Services. Hey, we about to learn a little bit about tax today. Hey, sit back and with an open mind, open ears, and open heart, and welcome Mr. Burrus to the show. How you doing, Mr. Burrus, out there?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm doing fairly well, man. Fairly well. Not I'm not ready for the season that's about to approach us, but people like you can help me out with it.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Okay.
And also, the IRS, they delayed tax season this year, so it doesn't really actually start until February the 12th.
Oh, okay. Great. Hey, look, I appreciate the info. Hey, I'll wait till the last minute to file anyway. So, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, Mr. Burrus. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, where you from? A little bit of your background.
Okay, I'm from Greenville, North Carolina. I have a bachelor's degree in accounting from North Carolina State University. I also have a master's degree in accounting from East Carolina University. I work with the Department of Revenue for North Carolina the last 8.5 years, and I also work with Intuit, which is TurboTax. And I'm pretty sure everybody has seen that commercial.
Right. Yeah, man. Look, I ain't gonna hold it against you that you wolf pack, you made it up with, becoming a pirate. So that so we won't hold that against you over here. Hey, I'm a Hill fan, but that's neither here nor there. We talking about taxes today.
That's a whole nother subject.
Yeah. So what was the Burrus? I know a lot. I know how long you been in business with Executive Tax?
So we just created Executive Tax Services, and January 1st was the first day of business. So this will be our first tax season.
Okay.
Officially.
Okay. How can people reach you on Executive Tax Service? You have a website? Are you on any platforms? Instagram, Facebook?
Oh yes, I have a website. The web address will be www.executivetaxservices1.com. On Facebook, we can be reached at Executive Tax Services 1. The phone number 252-375-4909. And also we have an email address, which is executivetaxservices1@gmail.com.
Okay.
So if anybody has any questions, we also have a question section on our website, which you can send questions in directly to.
Okay. All right. Now, with this tax season coming up, what are some of the new things that people might can expect this year than previous years that may be, a little new to a tax preparer, that's usually, filed a certain way, head of household, anything changed like that this year that you know about?
Well, yes, I know that, like, as far as the standard deduction for single, married filing joint, married filing separate, and head of household, those amounts have increased. Also, based on like the CARES Act, which I'm sure everybody's familiar with that, they have certain guidelines within that act that affects the taxes this year, such as retirement. If you took out retirement last year, during the pandemic, you could, and you were under the age of 59 and a half, you can withdraw up to $100,000 and you won't receive a early withdrawal penalty, which is 10% on your taxes.
Okay.
Also, they have a spot for charitable deductions, which is normally an itemized deduction, but you can take it on your general return now, and it's up to $300.
Okay. Now, I know a lot of people they look forward to that head of household and all those deductions like that.
Right.
what about homeowners? See people that single home ownership. I know a lot of people last year with the rates dropped. A lot of people purchased homes. What type of tax breaks can a homeowner get as a single person as a homeowner?
Well, they have different credits, especially if it was your first time buying a home. They have credits specifically just for that reason.
Okay,
So, I mean, once you file your taxes, whoever prepares your taxes, they will inform you of exactly which credits. Because I mean, there are several that you can get.
okay. Now you very good with that stuff. So people, hey, reach out to this fella right here. He know his stuff now. Um, Also, with that being said, what if you got a teenager, first time, working, things of that nature? What type of tips would you give that individual, first time filing taxes, first time dealing with the IRS? What type of tips would you give a first time filer?
So, like for maybe someone that's 16 and they received the W-2, they probably, let's just say they worked at McDonald's. Let's say they made about $3,000 or $4,000, and they withheld about $400 from them. Even if their parents filed them on their return as a dependent, they can still file a return on their own and then get the $400 back that they withheld from them.
Okay.
So, I would just you should still file a return. So just check to see with whoever you prepare with if it would be in your benefit to actually file a return.
Gotcha. So
Because
he
even like I said, even if you are dependent, you may still qualify to file a
okay.
return.
That's what I was about to ask you. Okay.
Right. You
That's what I
can
was about
still
to ask
file a return and be a dependent on somebody else's return,
you. Okay.
especially if you're just filing a return to get your withholdings back that they withheld from you.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. So now with that being said, some of the people that's been filing for a while, what are some of the tax bracket uh numbers that some individuals be like, well, I fell into this different tax bracket this year. I fell in, or I went back to this different tax bracket. Can you give a general number about what the different tax brackets are, just so the listeners can get a little understanding if they fall, some people fall up under, that 30,000, range, then they like, oh, I'm in a different tax bracket now. Can you give us a little range of tax brackets, please?
So they have different tax brackets, of course. So they have 10%, 12%, 22%, 24%, 32%, 35%, and 37%. So if you are single and you made up to $9,875, you will fall in the 10% category.
Mhm.
Versus if you do head a household and you made up to $14,100, you'll still be in the 10%
Okay.
tax bracket. So your filing status and of course your AGI, that all plays a part in what tax bracket you'll fall into.
Okay. And now I know certain people, they like to be up under. Now, is it a threshold like once you get over a certain amount that you can start itemizing different things a little bit more frequently, like i.e. trips and you know hotel expenses and
Right.
things in the entertainment. I know it used to be like 250,000. Is that number still around the same that you can start itemizing different things as you
I mean,
start getting?
you can itemize no matter really how much money you make. If
Okay, okay,
the itemized deduction just depends on if you're gonna itemize more than the standard deduction.
gotcha.
So this year, I think head of household, that standard deduction is around 18,450. It might be a little off, but it's around that. So if you
Okay,
file head of household, it will only benefit you to itemize if you itemize more than 18,000. More than the
gotcha.
actual standard deduction.
Okay. Now, you say you do business tax as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, small business, just starting out, maybe one or two employees. What do you recommend as far as bookkeeping? You provide bookkeeping service too, correct?
Right, I do bookkeeping as well as every month or every quarter. How often you do sales tax returns? I also do those services as well.
Okay,
As well.
okay, okay. Yeah, that's awesome because I know a lot of small business owners out here. Um, like I said, it's like they get into the to that tax arena, and then they're lost. They try to do it on
Right.
their own, and then come back get audited, things of that nature. Um, can you tell us the importance of bookkeeping? With as far as a small business.
It gives you a record basically of everything that you've done. So basically, I know like I said, I work for the Department of Revenue. So when I would go to do an audit, I would ask for a particular paperwork. And I mean, I was doing Fortune 500 companies, so of course, they have top of the line bookkeeping, but they have to provide all these paperwork, and it's up to like that auditor if they're going to let you slide, or if they're going to hold you accountable
Hmm. Hmm.
for that. And I mean, certain things will be required. Like certain things are required to get certain deductions or credits.
Right.
So that's why it's very important to have good bookkeeping.
Gotcha.
So, and the better your bookkeeping is, the easier the audit to go.
Gotcha. Yeah, because that's the last thing you want to get done is audited because that's a whole other ball game. Never experienced
Yeah,
it. I know a bunch of people that have.
right.
So
I mean, I've been on both sides. I've been an auditor, of course, and I've actually gotten audited. I will say it's a lot easier to do the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
auditing.
Wow. Yeah, man. But I appreciate that info, that little insight. Like I said, it's for some people this season is a joyous season, and for some people it's definitely a nerve wracking season. Because like you say, the unexpected. You hate to you work all year, and you have a business all year, and then this time of the season hit us, and then we like, oh man, here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So it's
And
good to
like,
have people like yourself that's out here to try to help and alleviate some of that stress. You know what I mean? Now,
right, right.
what is the cost of some of your services?
So for taxes, I'm doing $75 for a return. It doesn't matter if you have one W-2, five W-2s, you just bought a house. Doesn't matter your situation. It's only gonna cost you $75.
Wow.
Versus if you go to H&R Block, Liberty Tax, Jackson Hewitt, they're gonna charge you for one W-2 anywhere from $150 to $220, and that price goes up depending on how hard the return is.
Right.
But with executive tax, it doesn't matter how hard the return is. It's only $75.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. And how can people reach you again to file those taxes?
Okay, the website would be www.executivetaxservices, the number one.com. The Facebook where I have daily tips is Executive Tax Services One. Phone number 252-375-4909. And the email address would be executivetaxservices1@gmail.com.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate the information because I know there's a lot of people out here in this listening audience. They definitely could utilize your services. I think I could utilize your services as well.
That's good.
So I'll definitely be in touch. Um, but just as a token of my appreciation, you being up here today, what I'm going to do is the first person to email you, the Brick City is going to take care of their tax preparation. So
Okay.
someone reach out to you and say, hey, I want to get my taxes done. Then listen to this show. The first person to respond now, not all of them. The first person to respond that says, I heard your show on Brick City and I want to use you as my tax provider this year. I'll take that bill for them for their tax service, for that $75 service. That's what I'll do
Right.
to help you and then help my listeners as well. Um,
Oh, I appreciate that.
and like I said, just keep me posted. Just invoice me or whatever, however you need to do it. And we'll make sure that happens. And whoever the listener is, like I said, reach out to him, email him, text him, hit him on Facebook, Instagram. But the first person, it's gonna be timestamped. So the first person to hit Mr. Burrus up, I'm gonna take care of your tax return for this year. And like I said, I just want to help him out, get him going, and help you out because I trust him that he's going to do a good job for you and do the right thing by you. Well, Mr. Burrus, I appreciate your time today. I hope you much success. Anything you want to leave us with before we get off today?
Just thanks for your time. Like I say, there's no need to overpay for a simple service as far as getting your taxes done. I mean, we're here to save you money on the front end, and we were still going to guarantee maximum refund just as if any other preparer was doing it. $75 a return. It doesn't matter how difficult the return is or how simple the return is.
Okay.
We'll take care of you.
Yeah, and like I said, we definitely going to send some traffic your way. Hope you continue to grow. And like I said, maybe I have you on, maybe April time frame for those last minute filers. That's
right.
That's out there that's kind of like dragging their feet and don't know which way to go, which way to turn. Just try to help those people out as well. So look for me reaching back out to you, around April time frame, and we'll connect and try to see what I can do to help you and help my listeners as well. And once again, I appreciate you coming on and sharing your information. And people, this is Executive Tax Service with Mr. Burrus. And like I said, feel free to reach out to him. And what's that phone number one more time?
252-375-4909. You can call or text, either or.
Okay. All right, great. And once again, people, this is the real Charlemagne. This is the Brick City. I appreciate you listening today. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you had a great tax season. You have even better season if you check out Mr. Burrus. And today's show was brought to you by Executive Tax Service. Like I said, reach out to him. Don't be shy. He'll definitely get you right. Until next time, thanks. See you later.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Now, what y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, who be dipping in the bins with the spoilers. On the low from the Jake and the Taurus, trying to get my hands on some grants like Horace. Yeah, living the raw deal. 3-course meal, spaghetti, fettuccine, and veal. But still, everything's real in the field. And what you can't have now, leave when you will. But don't knock me for trying to bury 7 zeros over in Rio de Janeiro. Ain't nobody's hero, but I wanna be heard on your hot 9-7 every day, that's my word. Swimming in women with their own condominiums, 5+5s who drive millenniums. It's all about the Benjamins, what? I get a 50-pound bag of oof for the mutts, 5 carrots on my hands with the cuts, and something European chromed out with the clutch.
Broke nigga, drinking more liquor, driving a broke bigger. I'm with mo sippers, watched by gold diggers, rocking Bajor denims with gold zippers. No show touch, we kept ours, popping crystals, freaking the 3/4 reptiles. Enormous cream, forest green, binge G for my team. So while you sleep, I'm a scheme. You see through, so why nobody never gon' believe you. You should do what we do, stack chips like Hebrews. Don't let the melody intrigue you, cause I'll leave you. I'm only here for that green paper with
I'm strictly trying to cop those colossal size Picassos and have Poppy flip coke outside those gastos. The end with cash flowing like Sosa, and the Latin chick transporting in a chocha. Stampeding over pop modes, never sober. Flexing Range Rovers, dealing weight by Minnesota. Avoiding arcs with camcorders and Chevy Novas. Stash in the building with this chick named Malona from Daytona. When I was young, I want the boner.